I enjoy asking the difficult questions and having the difficult conversations with musings that maybe you don't even think about. So I make these musings to bring an idea to people to ponder. And this musing came about a thought that went through my mind, and it goes something like this. Who told you that pleasing yourself is wrong or bad? Was it the same people that told you that you only ought to please God and secondarily your parents, but you never ought to please yourself? That is wicked and bad. Who told us that? Was that a commandment from God, or did we learn that from depraved human beings that functioned from a separated consciousness in their quote-unquote sinful state, in their veiled mind, in their forgetting of who we actually are? So I am saying it is time for you to please yourself. However, first you must gain a little bit more awareness than to hand your pseudo self, or the ego that was created through all this false programming from our parents, from the authorities, our teachers, our priests, our preachers. They all taught us against our soul. They all taught us to go against our soul. They taught us never to please ourselves, to always please others. So first, you have to become aware of your pseudo-self, the programmed self. You don't want to give that the reins of pleasing itself, because that will be a pleasing of self that will actually be hurtful to other people. You want to first awaken to your true self, to your innocent self, to your divine self. And for that, you got to lift the layers that were built by the ego self through the psychological programming, right? All the things that society taught us, all of that has to be unveiled, unlayered, and deconstructed. Then you will gain the awareness of your true self. When you give yourself permission to be different, when you give yourself permission to rebel against the dictates and mandates of society, right? You have to give yourself permission to rebel against religion, most of all, against the belief in God, because this requires you to believe in yourself. If you are ever going to find your true soul, you must change your belief from God into believing in yourself, to be able to see yourself in a higher light, in a divine light, right? That can be a difficult journey, but it's not impossible. And I want you to know that I am here to support you. And you're not alone. There's lots of people who have done the same that you can fall back on. You're not crazy, but you're going to change your life. You're going to become a different person. You're going to become your true person, your true essence, your true soul. That's no longer going to be told how to be and what to do. So you're going to figure that out by yourself, and you're going to start pleasing yourself. Never mind pleasing God. What is that anyways? What kind of arrangement is that to please God when you're not allowed to please yourself? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. And why would God need you to please him? What kind of an ego does he have? Right? So really rethink these things. Rethink what I am asking and saying here. And does it make sense? Do seek understanding, for in all you're getting, get understanding. The Bible is so contradictory. It says in one verse, in all you're getting, get understanding. And then it says in another verse, trust in the Lord and do not lean on your own understanding. You have to find yourself, and you can absolutely trust yourself, because you are a divine, magnificent soul, full of light. You just have to take the trash out that the world has heaped on you through trauma and indoctrination. Right? Return to the innocence, to the wholeness with which you entered this world before the world destroyed you. Find yourself. Please yourself.